Okay, I've been trying to record this video for the past hour and I keep getting distracted. First of all, can I just say 500K though? Like, I can't. I really can't. I have no words out of the ordinary to say besides thank you. I love you guys. I cannot wait until this number doubles someday. But for now, I'm so appreciative for all of you guys for just supporting this channel, supporting each other. I love when you guys interact with each other, uplift each other here, and I'm glad that we've been able to build this space of like love and comfort and knowledge and just fun here. And I am so blessed, and I hope that hopefully my journey inspires all of you who are wanting to pursue anything, because I was never ever supposed to be this big on YouTube. I was never even supposed to do YouTube. I'm so used to a lot of negative reinforcements. I'm so used to hearing you can't, you shouldn't, why would you? And I did it anyway, and if I can do it, you can too. So I just wanted to say thank you guys. I love you so much, and thank you, thank you, thank you! Okay, let's get started with the video. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about top products under $10. I really tried to keep it top 10 under 10, but it just went out of control, crazy, and next thing you know, now I'm sitting in front of like 25 products. So without further ado, I'm gonna try my best to work through this video very quickly because like I said, I got a ton of products, but if you want prices and links to all of the products we'll be talking about today, go ahead and check out the information box, and everything, if it's available, will be listed there. I'm gonna try to navigate through this kind of like in order of how I do my makeup, just to kind of make it easier. And I also try to include products for every different part of the face. So a little bit of brushes here, lipsticks, foundations, and I'll be bringing you a little bit of everything. So the first product has probably changed my life for lip care. Most of you guys know I have very dry lips. I talk about them quite a lot. I used to be a really, really huge fan of the EOS lip balms, and I still am. But Jack Black lip balms have literally stolen my life, just completely taken over. My lips usually get like really dry and cracked, especially because I wear a lot of matte lipsticks. I wear a lot of liquid matte lipsticks, and they always tend to highlight them. The one thing EOS does not do is it does not heal cracked lips. This stuff does. It's actually quite intense, and it's very comfortable to wear. I bought mine at Sephora, and they also come in packs of 3. Two of my favorite brushes that are priced under $10 is this one from e.l.f. This is actually a powder brush, but it lays on foundation like nobody's business. I like that it's got just enough denseness where it's still kind of fluffy, but it's thick enough to really kind of pack it in there and really good full coverage. You may end up having to buy 3 or 4, but at $3, I mean, what else do you expect? It's a $3 brush, but in my opinion, for $3, it does a pretty good job blending out that base, girl, because I'm all about that base. The E27 brush from Morphe is my favorite crease brush in general, not just priced under $10, but I love this brush. It's like the perfect amount of fluffiness. It's pretty. This is from their Elite collection, and like I said, E27 for that crease, it just really gets in there and buffs and blends out beautifully. It is my favorite crease brush of all time. My favorite concealers are, I'm sure many of you guys already know what I'm gonna say, the LA Girl Pro Conceal, not just because they have every shade for every person on earth. You can pick up a contour shade, you can pick up a highlighting shade, and these are also beautiful as foundation. So if you're really on a budget, or maybe you just want something that's travel size and really small, you can actually throw in 3 of these, put your highlight shade in, put your foundation shade in, and your contour shade. You get it for the whole weekend. It's beautiful when used as a foundation. I love these. I've got 2, well actually I have more than one drugstore foundation favorite, but these are the ones that I feel, in my opinion, you get the most for your money. If you have oily combination skin, I really like the Maybelline Matte Fit Me Poreless. Now the regular formula is also said to be really good for drier skin types. I didn't like it for my skin, so if you have oily combination skin types, stay away from the original formula. Check out the Matte Poreless. Coverage is beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It's probably as close to a drugstore equivalent that I can think of that I have right now. The only thing I don't really care about is the packaging. I don't like having to pour the bottle out, but less than $6, I mean, come on. Coverage is flawless, and it just stays put. I love this foundation. If you have more normal to drier skin types, you're really gonna like the Black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting Foundation. This is definitely not one of those like long wearing 7, 8 hour, 10 hour foundations, but it is beautiful. It's skin-like. I really like the coverage. I like that it's a little bit more skin-like and it's not so like super matte. I actually don't mind that dewy kind of, you know, skin-like foundation. When I don't want to look all fleeked out with Maybelline Matte Poreless, I'll go for something like this. I feel like this is a little bit more everyday, daytime. But like I said, at the end of the day, it might be a little, you might need to touch up with the powder, but it will still look good. My favorite eyeshadows for under $10, unfortunately, cannot be found at the drugstore. These retail for $6. These are the Makeupgeek individual eyeshadows. I have all of them here in a Z palette on a display. This is my third palette that I have from Makeupgeek that's almost filled up. Quality is insane, beautiful. They have like down there every shade for every person, and I just love them. I have 4 eyeliners under $10. One of them is from BH Cosmetics. This is for a really good application of felt tip lining. I love this because I think it's like $4, and yeah, it just makes liquid eyelining application super easy. I would recommend felt tip for those of you guys that are new at liquid eyelining. Maybe you're a little sketchy, a little on the rocks about it. Go for it, girl. Don't be scared, girl. We got everything nowadays. We have felt tip, we have pencil. My favorite pencil is from L'Oreal. This is what I have on now, okay? Because this thing gets blacker than black. It's black, it's smoky, and it's like that kajal. Because where can you find kajal liners these days? I feel like I don't see them at the drugstore anymore, and they used to be everywhere. But this is the Silk Kissing Me liner from L'Oreal. It's the one with the little gold band on it. Love it. If you're more into the gel-based liner, the Maybelline Eye Studio is one I've been using a lot also lately. This is for more of that matte black shine. If you want more colored gel liners, the ones from Makeupgeek are amazing and come in practically every color known to mankind. Mascara under $10, depending on who you ask, because I'm looking at it online and I'm seeing a little indecisiveness on these stores. I'm looking at a $6.99, I'm looking at a $7.99. I don't remember paying more than $10 for the L'Oreal Ms. Manga. Okay, well, she also likes to jump. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I know that it's amazing. A lot of people say that they don't like the bendy wand, and yes, I do have to admit that it's something that I've kind of had to get adjusted to, but just be careful, girl. You don't need to be that rough. Just get it together, okay? My favorite blushes under $10 come from Milani. I love the fact that they have a shade for everyone, for everything, and everybody's mama. I have 2 favorites in particular. My everyday favorite pink blush is Berry Amore. A lot of pink blushes can come off a little ashy, a little gray on dark skin, but this gets it just right. And when you look at it and you open it and you see that this is Coralina, by the way, my second favorite. This is a nice peachy coral color. Great for summer. But the thing that I don't like about these like mineral formulas is they tend to be like hella sparkly, but these blushes aren't like that. They're just right. They just help the skin glow and light up from within without looking like glitter sharded on your face. I can appreciate that about these blushes, and I also like the fact that they also have highlighting shades. I think I mentioned earlier I have oily combination skin, right? Okay, so with that being said, I'm very pro powder. A lot of people skip on powders. I don't. Powder is pretty much a must for me. I have 2 powders under $10 that are also from the drugstore. One of them is this one from Black Opal. It is the Deluxe Finishing Powder. I've talked about this in tons of videos. I've used it in tons of videos. Beautiful butter-like finish. I use the shade Dark, and I always use this to set my foundations. And it's lightweight, so it won't add like a ton of extra coverage or extra cakiness. It just kind of sets flaws and removes shine. And then if I want a tad bit more coverage, this one you can actually build up and buff into the skin. This is the L'Oreal True Match. I use the shade C8 Cocoa. I love this. It's not too red. It's not too ashy gray. It's like the perfect shade. There's gonna be a lot of lipstick mentions. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Please brace yourself. If you are canoodling down the drugstore, stop at Maybelline and please check out their mattes. Please, girl. I have 3 favorites from the Maybelline mattes, okay? I have Stormy Sahara, which is like the perfect everyday peach, and it's so pretty, so pretty. Make sure you use a liner though, for show. I have Cinnamon. Wait, I didn't need to grab Cinnamon. If you have Stormy Sahara, you can kind of skip on Cinnamon. I do like Cinnamon though. Untainted Spice is what I meant to grab, and it's kind of like that deeper It's like a reddish brown, a little bit more brown than it is red. So it's like everyday, it's not super light, it's not like nude. I love nudes, you guys know, but some people just aren't comfortable with that. So if you want a kind of everyday lip color, definitely go for Truffle Tease. And Nude Embrace is the sexiest, like super matte, light nude pink. They smell good. I like the delicate, like powdery smell they kind of have. The LA Girl liners, I really like the semi-permanent, the ones that twist up. I love them. One of my favorite everyday liners from them is Cocoa. I use this with like every lipstick that's like too light when you need to kind of create that barrier between your skin and the lipstick. Think of this as like the transition shade for your lipsticks. It's perfect. The e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set is really good when you are putting on your makeup. Maybe you want to refresh the skin every so often, do a little spray here and there. Maybe you're working with a beauty sponge and you need to keep it damp. Give it a few mists with this. You can use it to spray brushes. You can use it to kind of like hype up pigments and eyeshadows. I love it. It's like the best misting spray that you can find at the drugstore. I really wanted to feature the Pixie ones, but they're too expensive. They're $15, so didn't quite make the cut, but I love the ones from Pixie if you're willing to kind of add a couple extra Zolas. Check those out too. Milani has some of the best inexpensive lipsticks. They're buttery, they're smooth and creamy, and oh, they smell like fruit. They not like Fruit Loops, but like it's like a perfumey type of Fruit Loops. I just really like them. They're so pretty. Two of my favorites are Caberet Blend, which is a red that I just recently used in a recent tutorial. Super juicy and pigmented. Some of those drugstore lipsticks, they look opaque, but you kind of have to like really doctor them up or line the lips heavily under to get them to show through because they're so sheer and cheap looking, but not these from Milani. I love these. And Teddy Bear is my favorite, like everyday nude pink, but it's not super light. It's got a little pigment to it. I love that. It's actually like a dark, nice everyday wearable nude pink. It's like that Your Lips but better we're always on the search for. Teddy Bear. While we're on the topic of Milani, these shadow eyes, if you have not gotten a chance to try these are a lot like the NYX Jumbo Pencils, but I'm not sure if they sell those at the drugstore. Well, I'm sure they probably do. I don't see why they wouldn't, but it's pretty much the same thing. They come in like every color. I really like this one, Brown Deluxe. It's a gold base. And you can wear this on its own. Just pop it on if you're in a hurry and you just want a one eyeshadow look without putting in a ton of effort in your eyes. Maybe you want to open up the eyes. Grab Brown Deluxe. I'm a huge fan. Very much so a huge fan. I've got more lipsticks. I hope you're prepared for more lipsticks because I definitely have more. The best, in my opinion, inexpensive gloss on the market, aside from Milani, shameless plug-in, but I like those too. But the NYX Butter Glosses smell like heaven, look like heaven. This is very sheer on my complexion, but I still really like them nonetheless. If you need a nice highlight shade, I would recommend Fortune Cookie. It is the perfect like nude. This reminds me a lot of See Through from MAC, but it's not as opaque and not as, you know how some glosses are like really thick and sticky? These aren't like that at all. They're smooth, they smell good, and they're like, you can actually move your lips without them being binded together. And my second favorite is Tiramisu. I wore Tiramisu like, I don't wear gloss anymore because everything is matte and like I'm just so about that matte life. Matte lasts longer, and gloss, like your hair gets stuck to it, it's kind of annoying. But when I do, I still reach for these. Tiramisu looks great with nude pinks, especially Teddy Bear that we mentioned earlier. It's literally like the lip gloss version of that lipstick. I haven't mentioned a liquid lipstick yet, but I'm about to. The Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks are bomb. Good luck finding them because they're always sold out. But my two favorites are Bedazzled. I get so many compliments when I wear this color. It's the perfect like true Barney purple, but it's so freaking pretty and I don't have to wear a liner with this, which I love. And I also like More Better. This color stays sold out. Just giving you a warning, if you can't find it, it's not my fault, I'm sorry. It's just bomb and everyone has just apparently caught on to it. I'm sorry. I have some drugstore wipes I want to talk about. These are the Neutrogena, what are these called? The oil-free cleansing, the pink grapefruit. The scent can be a little strong. If you have sensitive skin, I'm not quite sure you'll like these because of the fragrance alone. But if you don't though, these are the best. These are the best wipes. They don't dry up quickly. I don't like any of the other Neutrogena formulas. I don't like any other wipe that I've tried from the drugstore. I only really like these, and these are about like $5, $6. I literally buy them in like 2s or 3s because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna run out of my favorite product like when I need it. So I just buy these in bulk. I'm just like that. I always have to have them for a rainy day. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I've got one last liquid lipstick mention. This one is from LA Girl. The Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. Okay, they're the matte flat finish pigment gloss. Okay, these aren't glossy at all. They just apply like a gloss. You know the deal. It's a liquid lipstick. It applies liquid, dries to a matte finish. Caution though, if you have light to fair to even medium skin, they probably more than likely will stain your lips, especially the dark colors. But my two favorites are Rebel. It actually reminds me a lot of this one from Colourpop, More Better. It reminds me a little bit darker, a lot darker. But they're kind of like shooting at the same basket. That raspberry, pinky, purple look. I love this color. It is a little tricky to take off, but I find that they come, for me, they come right off. They do have a little bit of a tug, but they do come off. You just might lose the top layer of your skin. It's okay though, you don't need it to grow back. And I really, really like Black, is it Back? I always call this Backstage. It's called Backstage, but it's a really deep, dark, burgundy color. You know, that whole vampire vibe thing that everybody's rocking right now. Perfect for fall, winter, amazingly gorgeous. And they're only a couple dollars. So if you haven't tried those, definitely check them out. Just make sure you have like a really, really good makeup remover. I think I got through everything without passing out. I'm so proud of myself, yay! But I'm also very thirsty. I would love to know what you guys' favorite products under $10. I don't care if you have plenty to list them all down below. Let's chat, let's talk about makeup. And if you like the video and you are not subscribed, I would love to see you back. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button before you head on out. Thank you again for 500K. Mwah, here's to 500,000 more. I love you guys and I will see you at my next video. Bye.